If darkness is the absence of light, that means when we look up, what we actually see is ourselves, as the stars are but only reflections of our souls guiding us through this journey we call life. Much like planting a seed, once entered into the right environment, it is cared for by hands and it grows under the sun's provision. From that seed and that collaboration between us and the stars, a garden will bloom, rich enough to transform a once desolate land into a farm that transcends to a village, influencing itself into a town. Then finally, a city. And in that city, host families whose vitality are undoubtedly and unknowingly connected to that one seed that made it all possible. But it takes a village to birth a city, and it takes a seed to be planted for a garden to bloom. San Bernardino, California, was deemed the poorest city of its size in California. In 2012, the once thriving city was forced into bankruptcy, leaving the people of this city abandoned and neglected. But not anymore. 2020 is a year of ceiling-shattering realities and foundational renovations, and we are here to lay out a firm foundation for people to sow into, so that together we can revitalize the hearts, minds, and souls of our city. Let's get grounded.
Hi, my name is Destiny Fry, and I am the CEO of Grounded Self-Care Studio in downtown San Bernardino.
First what?
You gotta get us.
I know what I need to do.
Okay, it's already recording, so you just gotta hold it. Just hold it.
And we're just gonna walk around this corner.
Yep, we're just gonna walk with
What's
you.
up, little sisters? How y'all doing?
We're doing good.
What y'all about today?
So we're opening a self-care studio right around the corner.
All right, you gonna introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Destiny.
Destiny, all right, and
And I'm Clarice.
Yep.
Clarice, all right, all right.
And we're-
Y'all heard that?
You heard
You
it.
guys heard it.
All right, and tell them one more time what they supposed to heard now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so we're opening up a self-care studio. It's called the Grounded Self-Care Studio. It's right on E Street.
Easy access.
Easy
and fourth.
access.
Yep.
E and 4th Street in downtown San Bernardino.
Right, and for those of you that are not driving right at this particular time, it's right by the metro. What you call
gotta
that?
know where
By the
it's at.
Metrolink. Yeah,
Yes, you
right,
have to know where
right.
it's at.
Exactly. So if you're traveling from LA, you're traveling from like the cities,
Yes.
you can take the Metrolink straight here
Straight
and get
here.
dropped off right in front of the building.
All right, and what I like to tell y'all that's watching this, these young sisters are a great part of what God rebuilding San Bernardino
Wow.
for our people.
Yeah.
All right, all right, all right. There we go then. All right, God bless y'all.
God
Yes,
bless.
thank you.
Grounded was really birthed from pain, honestly, and trauma. I've gone through a lot, and I've struggled with depression and anxiety for as long as I can remember. And there was one point where I just really hit rock bottom.
Who am I? And where do I go from here? I no longer want to hold my scars against me. Instead, I will allow them to remind me how far I have come and how far I have left to go. This cannot be it.
And the thing that changed me was art, and it was therapy, and it was music, and was honestly just a safe space. And so once I not finished my process, but once I was years into my process of just healing and learning to love again, love myself and love the world, I really just wanted to create something that other people could have. And it was really just about creating a safe space and creating home for other people. And so Grounded was really just birthed from my experience. And me becoming the solution and me becoming who I wish that I had it when I was in my process, and becoming the people who I did have when I was in that process, and really just being able to offer that to the community.
I'm not sure when it happened. Sometimes I think it happened all at once, overnight. The light bulb clicks and you realize what self-love really means. I'm learning this self-love is about more than me. It is about the people around me. By taking consistent steps towards wholeness, everyone I come into contact with will benefit in some way. I am changing the world by loving myself.
It was April, and we were set to open, but the road was closed.
Brand new?
Yeah.
They're cute.
$7 H&M.
Here's your coffee.
I don't know, I like H&M.
Good riddance? No, I'm just kidding. Congratulations.
Oh.
Thank you! Finally! Yay!
It's your place.
What?
Yeah. It's crazy, right?
Get out of there, dude.
I'll take my shit and leave.
Wow.
Let's go take a picture, guys. Yeah?
Yeah! Wow. Everything that we had planned, everything that was in our business plans, everything that was on our timelines shifted.
So Destiny's, well, Grounded X Destiny Fry office is being redesigned. It didn't look like this before. It was much more organized, but now we are turning it into our Paint and Sip facilitate. What do you call it? Our Paint and Sip factory. So let's get it.
We dragged him in the room before the storm.
I remember literally the week before COVID was like announced and the world was closed down, me and Clarice sat down and we were like, we will never go virtually. We will never go virtual. And we had decided that we would only provide physical safe spaces, that we really just wanted to create something that people could physically go to. And we wanted to kind of stick out in that way and be so unique. And then the world was like, ha, I bet. And then we were forced online.
This is so good for me. It's good for my soul.
You really have to, you got to be true to yourself here, like, which I...
The moment we came virtual, we were able to help far more people than we ever would have been able to, being in our limited mindset, because it really allowed us to think outside the box. In reference to Black Lives Matter movement and the racial tension, honestly, I'm here for it. Yeah, unfortunate, it has to come in this way, but we're gonna come in kicking and screaming, and then when we're ready to rejuvenate, and we're ready to relax, and we're ready to recoup, and we're ready to love on ourselves again so we can get out into that world and fight even harder, there's gonna be a place for us to be and a place for us to stay. And yeah. So, community fund. This is honestly a way for us to be able to come together as a community and pour into something that is here to help. Grounded was really created as a resource for San Bernardino, specifically for Black and Brown people in the community, that we can have an alternative option to really exploring our mental health challenges and to really discovering who we are in like innovative, culturally competent ways. And the reason why the Community Fund is so special is because we get to do it together. There was options and alternatives for me to be able to get investors or be able to have people contribute in a way where I didn't have to ask for extra resources. I didn't need extra and additional funding. But how beautiful is it to know that we can create something together? You guys have supported in such a positive and just empowering way since the very beginning. I really wanted to allow a way for you to also be a part of it, for Grounded to also become yours, for you to get invested, and for you to almost own stake in what we're doing and say, you know what, I helped build Grounded. I was a part of that transformational moment. I was a part of that renovation. I was a part of that new birthing of downtown San Bernardino. I got to be a part of it. And it's also so beautiful because with the community fund, we have two components where it's really about making sure the resources reach everybody. No matter your financial barriers, there's going to be something for you to be able to really participate in. And so with the community fund, what we have is that some of the funds goes towards, number one, you getting the goodies, but also really making sure that people who have financial barriers still have options. And the way that works is we have two components. We have our community shop, and then we also have community events. And the way those things work is they work on a pay-what-you-can model for people with financial barriers. Our shop will have tons of resources, tons of self-care resources, natural organic products that people can come and purchase on a sliding scale based on their financial stance. And then also they can come and participate in workshops, no matter how big their pocket is. Everyone can benefit from Grounded. And the more that we come together as a community, the more we can expand our services. And so, yeah, get in with the community fund. The space is going to be open to the public, where you can literally just come in and get what you need. It's essentially a self-care gym. So it's like a gym, but for self-care. And it's really exciting because it is literally going to be a place for mind, body, and soul healing. We don't take those words lightly. And there will constantly be workshops and resources and just things for you to come and experience that'll take you to the next level and really, really, really be able to bring you into another level of healing. It's going to be amazing, and you should definitely mark your calendars for November 8th. We're going to be here all day long. So you'll be able to check all the details out. But yeah, definitely make sure that you're here.